Here, you want it? Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it!
Get it with him jumping.
Eat you. Ow! Come here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Okay. Come here. Come here. Ready? Ow! Ready? Ah, wait. Bring me my ball back. I lost my ball.
You want the ball? You can't handle the ball.
Hey guys, welcome back to our kitchen. I'm so glad to see you. I'm Patrice. And we are making, as I told you I would, we are making potato soup. Potato soup today, right? So we are going to, this potato soup is going to knock your socks off, okay? It's going to be that delicious. We are going to, and not to mention Tiny's going to approve. So we are going to go ahead, it is going to be the most simplest potato soup you ever made. If you're looking to put together some sort of dinner, my kids absolutely love this potato soup. It's really simple, it's easy to fix, and they love it every time I fix it. You're going to need an onion, you're going to need about 5-6 potatoes, and you're going to need some water. I think I have 7 potatoes here, small, depending on the size of your potatoes. Some of these are a little small, but there's a couple of them in here that are medium. You're going to need, later on, you're going to need some milk, whole milk or 2%, and you're going to need some butter and salt and pepper. That's it, guys, but I'm going to show you how to do it first, okay? So we're going to take our potatoes, and I have a pot here, my old pot, and I'm cooking all of this, guys, today on my trusty campfire stove. And I'm just going to leave this sitting right here and until I get my potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and just cut up my potatoes. And I want them to be probably diced. You don't want them to be so small that they're just going to dissolve. But, you know, just kind of diced, just about that big. That's usually a good size. And you are just going to want to put those in your pan. We're going to do all the potatoes this way. All right, we're just going to finish cutting these up. And we are going to cook this potato soup on my trusty campfire stove. We are going to now take our onion and we're going to cut this. We're going to kind of dice it up as well. We're just going to dice it. The onion adds a lot of flavor to it. It's absolutely delicious. Guys, we are now going to take before we cook our potato soup, I'm going to add some water to our potatoes so that they stay nice and white. A little tip for you, that if you keep your potatoes, because potatoes are full of starch, if you keep them in cold water before you use them, they won't turn brown. So you can always, like, if you're preparing something with potatoes the next day, if you want to peel the potatoes and go ahead and get like an early start on those, you can always peel those and just put them in cold water, and they'll stay beautiful until the next day for you to use them. Kind of cuts your time in half. And so we're just going to set these over here, and we're going to take our onions, and I'm just going to turn on my stove here. I'm going to put just a little bit of oil in it. Just a little bit. And I'm going to put my onions in here. And the reason I'm doing this is I want to kind of I just want to just kind of give my onions a little bit of a brown them a little bit. And then I'm going to put them in my soup. It's almost like a pre-caramelization, and we're just gonna put that right there, and we're gonna let them brown. These are gonna make, you don't want them to get too soggy that you can't use them in your potato soup. Just keep them crunchy. We're just gonna kind of brown the outsides of them. Then we're gonna stick them in our potatoes, and then we're gonna cook them again. I'm gonna add a little salt to my onions and a little bit of pepper. Just a little bit. We're going to add more salt, and we're going to add more pepper to the potato soup before it gets done anyway. So I think our onions have a nice golden brown to them, tint to them. And like I said, we don't want them to get so soggy that we can't use them. And they're still really good. Still crunchy. And we are gonna put our potatoes right here. And we are gonna cook this potato soup kind of on almost a high, medium to high. And we're just going to...
Don't you need milk?
And now that we're cooking these, and we're not steaming them or doing them by pressure cooker or anything else, you will have to babysit these potato soup because we're cooking it kind of on the stove, and kind of on our little stove. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook these potatoes until they're nice and tender and almost falling apart. And then you do not want to keep adding too much water to it. So it has plenty of water in there, and it has our onions in there, and then we'll show you what to do when these potatoes get done. our potato soup. I have now turned our stove off, and we are just gonna let this sit for like about 20 minutes. And what's gonna happen is that potato soup, it's gonna thicken up a little bit, and it's gonna cool off so we can taste it, and it is absolutely gonna be delicious. So we'll check back in about 20 minutes. Okay, our soup has now been sitting, and I think it's had time to finally, get to the consistency, thickness that we want it and we like it here. And we're fixing to eat it. We are gonna go ahead now, and I'm telling you, this is gonna be dynamite soup. This is the soup you need to make. Potato soup right here. Okay, let's give this a taste. Oh gosh, that is really, really good. It's super delicious. It's creamy, and it's still really hot. It's so good. Gosh, you get the onion, and we let it brown on the bottom, and you get that brown seasoning. It's so good. You guys got to try this, because I know I'm going to finish it. You guys be sure to check us out, because I made cornbread that goes with this. Be sure to look for the cornbread that goes with this, because you are going to enjoy it. Don't forget to please subscribe and down below, and hit that bell of notification. We would love it. We look forward to seeing you guys in every video, and we hope to see you on the next video. Me and Tiny appreciate it. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.